Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about my brand new Dungeons and Dragons campaign, which I am absolutely having a blast with. One Dungeon Master, one Dragon Master. I'm going to start referring to that Dragon Master as the Gold Dragon Master. I always try to give my, the people who any other channel would call a Dragon Master a player, right? A Dungeons and Dragons player. I don't like using that term. Um, I think Dragon Master is more fitting, and boy, are we seeing that in this campaign, where this is built. This is one Dungeon Master, one Dragon Master, right? So the vision of the Dragon Master is absolutely critical, and it is really shaping the world as much as the Dungeon Master is shaping the world, and it is really powerful. So my new Dungeons and Dragons campaign is called Arbor Adventures, and we are using the current model Dungeons and Dragons lore for Forgotten Realms. We literally started in with the Dragon Master character, this empath assassin. All right, okay, and that's where we are right now. At this point, we have the player character is an empath assassin. The Dragon Master character is an empath assassin, and so it really is phenomenal. And what I want to talk about today is the rule set that we're using and hero points from that rule set. So we are using Crown and Skull rule set. It is a brand new rule set coming out of Runehammer. And Runehammer, what Runehammer really does, they're famous for index card RPG, and I would say that index card RPG is if you threw Dungeons and Dragons into a pot and you boiled it down to the marrow, that's index card RPG. It really is Dungeons and Dragons at the absolute minimal, right? And designed to run as fast as possible. And I think Hankern Farinale, the primary designer over at Runehammer Games, he did phenomenal work on Index Card RPG, and honestly, I thought it was the best rule set I'd ever seen. And here, this is interesting. I actually think that the Index Card RPG rules are better than the Dungeons and Dragons rules mechanically, but the problem is people really don't like being far from Dungeons and Dragons. They want that label on it, right? And the reason for a whole host of reasons, which I've discussed, right? But this Crown and Skull is a follow-up to Index Card RPG, and it's a major diversion from Index Card RPG. And it uses this thing called hero points, and hero points are phenomenal. What really blew my mind was we started in session one with absolute minimal prep, right? And we just started playing. And the reason why is I wanted to do Dungeons and Dragons. I wanted to be in it, right? Rather than I wanted to stop talking about it and use the same worlds to world build, right? And so we did. And so session one was empath, and all the Gold Dragon Master knew was that his character was an empath. As soon as that session was done, we built everything but the name on the character using Crown and Skull hero point system, and it's about a 65 point character, and the Gold Dragon Master was able to add assassin to empath. Right now, how did he do that? Completely through one object, right? Through a cursed dagger that is absolutely deadly. It has bleed. It has an additional die type, and the die type is increased, right? It is astonishingly deadly weapon, right? And it makes anyone who wields it an assassin, right? And you're like, well, you still got to hit, right? That's the beauty of this system. You don't roll to hit in it, and it just moves things so fast, right? And so what I really love about Crown and Skull is with the hero point system, you build the character the Dragon Master builds the character they see in their mind. Whereas when you use traditional Dungeons and Dragons, people come with this really cool image in their head, and then you're like, well, we got to shove it into this box, right? We got to make sure that you have, you're going to be a fighter, you're going to be first level, and and you have a sword and you have a shield, and maybe sometime you'll be cool later, right? And I think that's the thing I loved about Crown and Skull was the character is cool immediately, right? And it absolutely fits to a T the image that the Dragon Master saw in their mind. So I'm really thankful to the Gold Dragon Master for really one of the best campaigns I've seen in a while, and it is really exciting. And I really am thankful for allowing me to share it with you. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion on the coolest parts of Crown and Skull Dungeons and Dragons campaign Arbor Adventures. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion on this. Please consider subscribing and have a fetch millennium.